Number one on the list. Bam, bam, bam. We're getting into the Nintendo Switch. Now, there was reports that were going out that Nintendo Switch was going to get an upgrade, right? And a lot of the reports were saying it was going to be a 4K upgrade. And so even for me personally, I was like, oh, let's freaking go, man. I need that 4K on a Switch because that would be amazing. Maybe not even if the Switch itself is 4K, but if it could, dock it and it be 4K. There we go. What up? What up? All right. Sorry. Yeah. So Nintendo, it could be going 4K, right? And then we get the Switch OLED, and that baby ain't 4K. So I don't know what happened here in between because, we had like big time, like Bloomberg and all these big timers saying it's going to be a 4K Switch, and then Nintendo announces the OLED. And so it's like, okay, wait a second. And now Nintendo has gone even further and has like gone after these reports and said, no, these are false. These are false, right? They're literally saying they're lying about these reports, which it's freaking Bloomberg. This is what they do, right? Why would they say they've seen or heard from 11 different studios that they got dev kits that had 4K? I don't know. That really doesn't make sense to me. And Nintendo's trying to say it's fake news, but it sounds like they're just trying to back it up a little bit and be like, hey, look, no. I think their wording was very particular on the news of what Nintendo was trying to say on their press release. But all in all, long story short, they're saying nothing about 4K. They're like, no, not real. It turns out today there were some patents filed last year that actually mentions scaling up to 4K resolution. Let's get into it a little bit. This comes to us from VGC. They say 2 patents were filed by Nintendo back last year that have recently been published, and it actually shows the company's potential plans for AI upscaling technology. The patents detail systems and methods for machine learning image conversion. One example given actually details a process similar to the Switch's main functionality, where a game can run at one resolution while a device is being powered by a battery, but when plugged into a power socket or connected to a TV, the output can be upscaled to 1080p. And then another part, they state, it will be appreciated that while the example shown relates to transforming a 540p image to a 1080p image, the techniques herein may be applied to other image sizes, 720p to 1080p, all the way up from 720p to 4K. So they literally call out 4K. So I wanted to bring it up tonight because, number one, I was upset they didn't go 4K on the Switch. It's a very interesting topic for me. I had this fancy graphic that I found on Twitter, but I got so worked up about it that I forgot to post it. But I don't know, man. I really hope they do the 4K thing. I really do. And I really hope that Nintendo does not act coy about it. Like, the OLED model came out, the 3rd? Is it even out yet? I can't remember, but it's brand new. So obviously they're like, no, there's no 4K model. Go with the OLED. It's the best we offer. It's the best we offer. But they have to update it, right? They have to go 4K eventually. I'd like to think so, but I don't know. This sounds really interesting to me, the fact that they're going to upscale with this patented technology that they already have, and it can go to 4K. It would make sense to me. So, but what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments if you're watching VOD. What do you think? What do you think about this? Do you think Switch is actually going to go up to 4K? All right. Let's look in the chat here. Yeah, I know, Tyler, I was big sad as well. They dropped the ball on the 4K. Like I said, I really wish that it was 4K because I would 100% be getting that, baby. And Larry, apparently GTA San Andreas is getting a remaster, and it's even coming to Switch. Yeah, for sure. It's looking like GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas are getting a remaster. I talked about it last night, but I didn't cut up the videos because my audio had like this humming sound in the background, and it was actually pretty garbage. So I took that stream off because I don't want people getting that. Come on now. And Tyler says, Pokemon in 4K. I want Pokemon Stadium in 4K. Yes. Yes. Give me the freaking Pokemon Stadium, baby. That's what I like to see. Larry, how long are you streaming? I'll probably stream until about 10 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully, around then. And then Joseph says, not on their screen, maybe when they dock it. Yeah. I think you're right. I think it's going to be 4K when you dock it. And if you can get 1080p on the screen, that's cool. But I got to say, the videos of the OLED I'm seeing, looking pretty hot, man. Looking pretty hot with that OLED action, because the screen on the Switch is fine, I would say. That's the word. That's the adjective I would use, is fine. So that'd be really cool to see. Also, while I'm on the topic, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button while you're here. Thank you guys for being here. And if you are watching later on, cheers to you. Okay.